Welcome back, FE12 Lunatic-Reverse 0% Growths, Chapter 13X. This is one of the 2 Fog of War maps in this game, which means it's pretty simple once you know where everything is. The way Fog of War works in this game is that a 2-tile radius is permanently revealed around the entire path that a unit moves through, which is pretty generous compared to other Fire Emblem games. It's also a route map, which is a strange combination with Fog of War, but the map is small enough that there isn't much work to do. The only crit we need is with Leiden at the beginning here with the Wodao. And I remind you, with 2 attacks, he has a 67.5% chance of success, which barely qualifies as a crit, but fine. Now, Minerva uses the power of Foresight to reveal the other enemies we need to deal with this turn, mainly the Ballistae, which would deal effective damage to our flyers. We can't allow that. Marth opened up on the first one with the Devil Sword, which is why he brought the Luck Shards, and Etzel easily finished the job. Pala 1-rounds this Barbarian with an Iron Axe and Scorpio, and gives the same treatment to this northernmost Ballista. Finally, Daros finishes off the first Ballista with that extra hit we forged on his hand axe. Then Athena swaps him back to the Devil Axe, because the Barbarian will prefer him over Leiden, and she is actually out of his range, even though it doesn't really look like it. And you can see this massive damage coming out from Daros' Devil Axe and Minerva's Hawkclare. Pala and Etzel do what they do, and I love when Marth gets to help out. Leiden shows us the benefit of the way this Fog of War works by revealing this Myrmidon with a sort of loop-de-loop pathing. Now, Minerva crits with her Javelin here, but she didn't need to. Daros is really the most interesting thing about this strategy. In order to route out a crit on this Barbarian, I needed someone who has enough speed, HP, and defense to survive 2 rounds of combat, but also enough damage output to take down this beefy enemy. And as far as I can tell, Hero Daros with the Devil Axe and Defense Shards is the only solution we have. So that's pretty satisfying. The solution is even more difficult to find because whoever this unit is needs to pass off the Defense Shards to Athena before attacking the second time. Athena needs those shards to soak the final hidden Ballista in the 1 tile that's outside the range of the Barbarian that comes and attacks Leiden. Otherwise, the Ballista and Barbarian together would kill Leiden. There's no seize point on this map, so Marth is heading over to the 1 treasure chest, and everyone else is getting ready to deal with the boss. Pala needs some extra defense from one of these shards, and then does Pala things, with the added bonus of revealing the boss. I'd say there's about a 50% chance that the boss is somewhere unsalvageable, even if you do the exact same thing, and that kinda sucks. But at least it's a fast map, if you have to reset. As it is, though, we can neutralize her by boxing her in with 4 units. Now, the Japanese pronunciation of this name is Ayote, but the way it's written, I think it should be pronounced Yot's Shield, like Greek, you know? So that's what I'm going to call it. Either way, it removes the effective damage bonus of bow and wind magic when held by a flyer. So that's pretty strong. Minerva and Pala went and took care of the last Ballista in the corner here, which was a Pachyderm Ballista, which does not deal effective damage to flyers. And that's why it picked Etzel on the previous enemy phase. And finally, out of respect to Athena for carrying us in the prologues, we'll go ahead and feed her the boss kill, just for fun. Unfortunately, Athena's pretty unusable for joining this late. This chapter is basically the calm before the horrible dragon-filled storm that is Chapter 14, so let's just enjoy catching our breath for a moment. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.